Now I'm gonna be real, like this real. And to keep it 100, I don't want to do this right now. Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome back to All In Yo Business with me, Keisha Cool, and that's cool with the K. Here on the podcast, we talk about real, relatable, real raw and relatable conversations about entrepreneurship, and building the dream. The highs, the lows, and all the messy in-betweens. So today's topic is really about showing up. And to keep it 100, I don't want to do this right now. Now I'm gonna be real, like this real. I missed the Monday because life, man, like my cousin passed away. Then I found out a friend, someone that I knew, also passed away like right after that. And I really just didn't have it in me. After hearing about my cousin, that took a lot out of me because I was like what? It was a shocker, and honestly the next day I was supposed to record, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to get out the bed. I didn't get out the bed, honestly. I laid there and I said, you know what, I'll gather myself because I got to do this, especially when I'm working on being consistent, being intentional, and being disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I literally I ain't going to say I talked myself out of it, but I definitely said, no, I don't want to today. And then somewhere in there, I'm always thinking about, or not always thinking about, somewhere in that thought process, I was thinking, no, but you have to. And I did honor to be in the bed and relax and cry my heart out and all of the things. But then I got another call 2 days later and someone else passed. And I'm like, wow. Another shocker, but just sitting with it, like, unsure of how I'm actually feeling or whatever the case may be. But I didn't get to record because I knew once I found out about my cousin, I wasn't able to even reach out to any guests. I didn't want to transfer that energy. I didn't want to fake it and they be like, oh, I just didn't, because when people come here on this podcast, I want them to be comfortable. I want them to be able to let their hair down or let it all out, and again, that's why I'm doing the solo, because I don't necessarily have, but really have to give so much of myself right now. And so I showed up because I have to, because I want to, and that's why I'm here today. So you're wondering, like, if you ever have that not that doubt, but if you're ever feeling like you just don't know whether you should, first of all, when it comes to someone passing, only as far as you be able to take yourself. However, I think I don't want to say after losing my mom, I feel like nothing hurts more than nothing can hurt more. That's not true. But I'm still grieving. And yeah, I'm here. It's about to be a whole month since my mom's been, a whole year, sorry, not a month, but a whole year since my mom's been gone. And, thinking that we're gonna go a whole year without hearing about any deaths. Boom, boom, back to back. Death happens, and death happens everywhere all the time. I'm watching friends on social media go through the things, with their family, losing family members and things like that. But you got to show up. It's not. I hope I'm saying this right, or I'm one. I feel everything, but I can't bring my cousin back. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit in it. I can't be in it for so long. Life, that's the crazy part. Like, life still goes on. It still goes on. And if I know that if I can do it, like, not everybody, some people fall, like, when I tell you, some people lose themselves after grief, like, because grief is a whole, and we could talk about later. We could talk about that later. Everybody handles grief differently. I will tell you, I have a bunch of support. I do. If you feel like you have, if you are in this, if you're an entrepreneur, and you don't have any support, get around some people. Get around the right people. I mean that loud. Get around the right people. I have and these are not just friends. I want to just be clear. I have mentors. I have a life coach and now a therapist. When I say I know I need help, I know I need help. I can't do this by myself. And it's not something that my friends or family members who I'm very close with can help me with. I need other type of guidance outside of prayer and being with self at times. But I still have to show up. I showed up when my mom passed. Yeah, this was a shocker with my cousin, but we still got to pull through. I felt some type of way, honestly, having to keep telling myself, like, you can't sit in this. You had to talk myself up out the bed. I did. I talked myself out the bed again. But my goal, as long as I have breath and I'm able to, I am going to get up. I am going to put these episodes out because consistency. I'm a leader. You know what I'm saying? There's no way I can't be out here practicing what I preach. So if I can show up, you can too. You're not seeing this video for no reason. This episode is for you if it came across your timeline, because you probably talked yourself out into not showing up. Show up for yourself though too. Put yourself first, but show up even when you don't feel like it. If you know you're not gonna get 100, you're not gonna be yourself. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure someone in the comments will leave and could tell me about a time when they did not want to show up, but they did anyway. And when they did, a breakthrough, a blessing, or something happened. I'm sure you've heard the stories. But I feel better. This is my therapy, honestly, to sit here to put out into the world what goes on here, put it out there. So yeah, show up, man. Listen, I really, really wanted to keep this short because I just don't have the energy to really, but it's my duty to even check in. So, I'm here to let you all know, I really apologize if you were waiting, you subscribed to the channel, and you looked for me on that Monday and you didn't see me. Here's what happened and why you missed out. But I'm gonna try to have an extra episode for you all if I talk to my editor and see if, what the timing looking like. But either way, we're going to get back on schedule because I have a job to do. Gotta get to work. All right, so y'all stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for those who reached out. And I love y'all, man. We're gonna keep it real, raw, relatable, and I'm all in your business. But Keisha Cool. I'll see y'all next episode.